Hey man, can you do me a favor? Are you free? If you leave the game,
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
Hullet. Lovely feet. And the ball is out of play. Maldini. Roberto Baggio. Nicely aimed pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Pirlo. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Roberto Baggio. Pirlo. Goes looking wide. Climbs up big! He can get that clear. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And Piqué. Baresi. Besiktas are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And it's Baggio.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
No, he refuses to take the bait. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That needed to end with efficiency and incision, and we got neither.
Pirlo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Hullet, gets his pass away, and has cut it out. Roberto Baggio, and it's Fernando Torres. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Gerrard. Pirlo. Adriano. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mateus. And here's Nedved. That's the throw. Tries a shot! Maldini gets in the way and it's gone behind. Besiktas with the corner, there first. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Beckham. Played into space out wide. And here's Owen! Goal! Besiktas!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Owen. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hits one! They've scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Besiktas are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier.
It's a mighty effort! Goal! Right back in the game! Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
he's hit it long. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nedved, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini. Piqué kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Pirlo. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Adriano. Roberto Carlos. Ball's gone out of play. That's a lovely, neat pass. Baresi gets across to intercept that. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Besiktas come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Fernando Torres. Now it's Beckham. Oh, strongly challenged there. And he has been fouled there. Baresi. Now it's Beckham. Baresi looking to get on the end of this. Nedved is in a really good position out wide. Beckham. Roberto Baggio. Baresi. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Pirlo. Great pressure, plenty of it. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, played through for the wide man.
The attendance for this match was 71,500.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's tidy.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Piqué. Gerrard. Now that looks a decent ball. Baggio is in a really good position out wide. Showing good feet.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Gerrard is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Pirlo. And it's Baggio. Baresi.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Nice bit of trickery. He's got full. It's in. There seemed no way back, but they are level. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Beckham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nedved is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Besiktas! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Besiktas get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Beckham.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, well played. Beckham. That's a sharp pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Roberto Carlos, and it's played forward. Piqué kept his eye on it, and he's there. Maldini. Roberto Carlos. And it's Pirlo. Very much into the last knockings. Oh, smashing header! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Piqué. And it's Baggio. Oh, good spread. Can he latch on to this? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Besiktas can celebrate. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both, A flying start is certainly required. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Not the most accurate pass. Gently done. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. And it's Baggio. Fernando Torres. There's the hit! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, and again! He will be livid with himself. Pirlo. Oh, strongly challenged there. Mateus with a definite foul there. Played it early. He rises! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Hullet. Davids. He has found a way through.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Nedved. And the shot! No mistake! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Oh, he's found support out wide. Beckham. Beckham with the cross. Brilliantly cut out.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this.
And Owen! That carried quite a threat. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Nedved. Nice ball. Big chance! There it is! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Owen. Now it's Hullet. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Fernando Torres. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that was vital.
Carlos really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Thuram. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Fernando Torres. Roberto Carlos. Good spot, he's seen the run. Out for a throw. got tall. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Goalkeeper's ball. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And he's had it nicked away. Gerrard. Roberto Baggio. More and more pressure on the ball here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Roberto Carlos. Oh, well played. Nedved. Nedved powering forward here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Piqué gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Well, now fires from distance. Gerrard. Baresi. That's Gerrard. Baresi. And that is out of play.
There will be 1 minute
Beckham.
added time.
Vardiol simply refused to be outdone there.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, smashing header! What a wonderful goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Steady, solid.
Senin sesin yayında kısık değil ya. Sana öyle geliyor arkadaş. Ben kimsenin sesini kısmadım. Yeni oyuncu verecekler beleş, gördün değil mi? Mi? Geç, sen açmamışsındır. Biraz sonra bakarız. Vallahi oradan ben R kartı alacağım emmi. R kartı hiç hep istiyordum zaten, ben de hiç çekmek nasip olmadıydı biliyorsun. Bedava verirlerse hani 10 tane oyuncunun içinden seç al derlerse çok güzel olacak. Biraz sonra açarım, bekle. Maç bitsin de. R kartı ben götürürüm valla. Bu görev, bu şey görev bu. O görevle bir alakası var bu yaptığım maçın. Onları yapmak zorundasın herhalde, hani bedava almak için. Demin yendim bu efsaneyi. Şimdi ikinci maç. Ronaldinho da var herhalde. Bakacağız, dur kimler var bakalım. Gerçi bakmadım, sen bugün YouTuber'lar bütün şey yapıp duruydu. Yayın. Amına kodum. Adamlar beni efsaneyle çarpıştırıyor şey etkinlikte. Şuna bak. Şu 3 oyuncuyu veriyor. Çekmek istiyorsan mı ne veyahut da ne yapacak bilmiyorum. Roberto Baggio, Adriano, bir de şey Gerard Piqué var bak defansta. Efsaneyle çatışıyoruz.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Mateus. And they win it back
Demin
again.
3 tane çaktım, şimdi çakamıyorum. Niye böyle oldu bu?
Besiktas still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. And it's Nedved.
Piqué iyi olur.
Pirlo. And it's played forward.
Yok be, ben
So Carlos
bundan değil de ben bundan istemiyorum. Bende şey var. Adriano var bende.
Counter-attack.
Adriano değil de.
This is Owen.
Penaltı. Gördün mü? İyi döndüm oraya, ondan sonra. Biliyordum abi. Ben bunu demem ya. Bunu demem. Bakacağız. Bir bitsin de maç. Atıver.
A
Tamam.
formality. We're level.
Herhalde bu Piken'den şeyden bu oyunu oynadıkça çektirecek bedava herhalde.
That was never missing.
Ama parayla çektirme de gördüm ben.
Besiktas
Bir gireyim
at
bakalım
the
biraz sonra.
equalizer
Dur
and
bitsin mi?
we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've
Bir
got
gol daha
two strong
atmamız.
teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome
YZ ile oynadım dedim. YZ atamıyor gol.
It's a poor throw that.
Baktım
Picked off
olmuyor.
with
Alayım
relative
kendim
ease.
alayım dedim ya. 3-2 yendim ilk maçı. Bu ikinci maç.
Well, what about it? It's turned into a real fight to the last. Well timed. Excellent
Geç ver be.
interception. Torres might just make this. Piqué
Ata
cuts
ya
the
abi
pass.
adamlar biliyor benim nereye atacağımı da ondan. Ama bundan sonra ben penaltı kaçırmam.
It's about risk taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Madem öyle diyorum ben. Biz de ona göre şey
Oh, he's
yaparız.
felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Adriano bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Hadi oğlum koş.
That's a nicely measured pass. Pirlo. Davids goes steaming forward. Davids.
Ya ne
Skillfully
yapan?
cut it. He is so at ease on the ball. Fernando Torres. And it's Pirlo.
Bak.
He's gonna be disappointed with that. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Shoots to shoot!
Atıyorum bilirsin.
Goal!
Atıyorum.
Besiktas!
Affetmem.
They've done it!
Yakalamıyorum.
It was coming! They have their reward!
Well,
Ulan,
there's always
görüyor
a
musun
chance
adam
of
nasıl
a goal
alıyor
like
oradan?
that when you surrender the football.
And yes,
Piken'in
it's
amına
in
kodum yalnız.
again.
Oğun
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Cruyff getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time
Yanlış
to
yaptım.
make the impact he wants.
Well, this
yemesek
is
bari.
what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put
Lan.
the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Roberto Carlos şerefsiz ya. Bir pas atıyor. Bak attıracak golü bana. Neyse biraz bekleyeyim bu makine zaten.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now to maintain it.
And it's Cruyff. Roberto Baggio. Looking here to chip it through.
Çık oğlum.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach
David
that.
Beckham var ya.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Bu Baggio da yok bende ya.
There's going to be another change
Baggio
here.
olsa çok seviyorum ben Baggio'yu da aslında. Bir daha gelirse Baggio çekeceğim. Bir tarafa şeyi koyacağım, Nedved'i. Bir tarafa Baggio'yu koyacağım. Arkada da şeyi oynatacağım, Gullit'i. Bak o zaman neler oluyor. Ben Baggio'yla var ya Nedved gibi iş yaparım ben. Bu iyi kullanırım gibime geliyor.
Roberto Carlos. He's played it through.
Are you sure? Because of we say so, or you coming from deep down your heart?
How many more chances can
What?
they realistically expect now?
And that's a superb pass.
Huh?
And through to the goal.
You know what?
Added time going up
Study,
here.
Amy,
It's
study.
3 minutes.
Mathematics and science has to be 8.
Baresi makes the interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Well played and well cleared.
And we're done. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed.
Nerede bu emmi? Orada mı emmi? Bunları yapacağız hepsini. Şu üçünü. Macbur. Neyse şuna bir bakayım oradaysa emmi. Ben böyle kart istemiyorum ya. Böyle kart mı alalım? Oyuncak koymuşlar arkasına. Neyse, Ariel Ford. Bundan şunu verecekler emmi. Orada mısın ayol? Emmi. Beckham var. Ronaldinho, Guccio var. Frank Rijkaard. 30 ne zamanmış? 10.07 saat 3'te. Neyse yapalım bakalım.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Gently done. And here's Nedved. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Just eases him off the ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Roberto Baggio. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Maldini. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And here's Torres. Now then, the ball's come loose. Goes looking wide. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And it's been taken short.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot.
Aleykümselam. Ednan emmi.
And now a sudden chance
Ne
to
yapan be
catch
ya?
up.
Bunlar yeni şey verecek ara. Hediye mi verecek onu?
And it's Beckham.
Altın golden tamamla. Ha.
Roberto
Ya bir de elim ısınsın dedim. Mantıklı, doğru diyorsun. Bu gördün mü sen şeyi, Ronaldinho'yu, cartı curtu?
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rijkaard var, Ronaldinho var. Bir de Beckham bir şey resmi var orada. 30'unda kaçındaydı o? Temmuz'un 6'sı mı dedi, ne bir şey?
Beckham with the short.
Onu görev yaparak mı verecek? Acaba böyle direkt çektirecek mi? Bilmiyorum nasıl yapacak.
Roberto Carlos.
İnşallah 20 tane oyuncu getir onun içinden seçtir ve 10 tane neyse. Yoksa onun az kalsın. Doğru diyorsun aslında ya, hiç aklıma gelmedi o şey. Neyse elimizi sunuyor. Biraz sonra şeye gireceğim ben. Klasmana. Bunların ilk yendim ben hepsini. Yani ikisini de direkt yendim. Şimdi bu 3. maç. YZ. Study Turgut.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Ha?
Roberto Carlos.
Easy, don't worry. Mom will do something.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to
Huh?
shift the target. We badly need some help here.
Because they're gonna donate to charity.
Oh.
PK.
Go study.
I know what you're thinking.
Gerard.
Serious.
Roberto Baggio.
Hazal,
Relenting,
call your mom.
uncompromising
If
pressure
she
on
answer, tell what he's saying.
Quicker in transitions like
He,
this.
he can get on the way.
him. Bustling through here.
I don't know. Turgut, stop looking there. Nothing there, man. Just
Really has the confidence
why
and
you need
skill
that?
to be able to hold the ball up like that
Why do you
until
need
the
that?
support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's in space and looking for options. Mateus, and the counter is on. Roberto Baggio, and it's Fernando Torres. Mateus does well to get it back. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Baggio. And here's Torres. Owen. He's beaten the last man. Owen! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's there to clear it. Mateus. Pirlo. Roberto Baggio. He has found the way through. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Davids. Gullit. Decent hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Gullit is offering a right smile there.
Besiktas have their second corner now.
There will be one.
Oh, smashing header! It's there!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been
Eski kart ama şey ya onlar ya.
just one goal, and that is the state of it.
Sen söyle adını. Big time onlar ya. Eskisi mi olur onların? Cayır cayır yanıyor.
Plenty of signs that both managers can take.
Valla olmayan için mükemmel yani. Eski kart bence fark etmez. Ben Ray kartı alırım.
You still have to approach this
Oradan.
like it's nil-nil.
Bedava bal ne diyorlar ona? Şeyden tatlıdır diye. Ne diyorlar ona? Nerede beleş oraya yerleş. Hele bir de öyle içinden çektirip istediğini al derlerse. Olmasın abi güçlendirme. Benim güçlendirme olmayan kartlarım hala çok iyi iş görüyor. Ne yapalım? Kullanılır yani.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And the volley. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short, and it's Roberto Carlos. Plays a delicate ball. Besiktas are looking to go forward now. Maldini. Besiktas are still that goal to the good. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Mateus. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Roberto Baggio. Showing great feet there. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. Beckham. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. In again. Oh, important interception.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
In he goes again!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Owen. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Threads one in. Beckham in acres of space out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, this looks sharp. There's the hit! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So that's two now without... And the shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. So there's going to be another change here. Van Basten coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Nedved showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? And that has been cleared. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match. And at last, their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
And he welcomes it in. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Beckham. Mateus. Now it's Cruyff. Gets a good foot in there. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Cruyff. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's picked his way through.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Driving forward. Done delicately. That's a decent clearance. Beckham. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that will be it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And Peter Drury, chance! Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals! And that was as close to certain as... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up...
He's got the shot away! Pullet is flagged offside. That's gone for a throw-in. Partey. Havertz. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Owen. And the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Davids has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Partey. Saliba. Picked out, has a go! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Oh, easy pickings there. Pullet. That's an excellent interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Martinelli. To Havertz. Oh, that's a nice ball. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. And the pass is intercepted. Partey. Owen. Nedved. There's the hit! Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And in! Oh, would you believe it? They willed it, and it happened! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and... Owen! Oh, would you believe it? The goal to end it all!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight. And the shot! Oh, would you believe it? The goal to end it all! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Tries a shot! Oh, he's done it! The most decisive of all goals!
the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence.
So it's down to business here. Played back in. He's had it! Oh, he's done it! They willed it, and it happened! There's the whistle, and here we go. He's picked his way through. Oh, super ball. He's got the shot away! Oh, he's done it! The most So off we go then. He's picked his way through. Oh, important interception. He's going to be disappointed with that. So that's got things underway.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Real chance!
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just made.
So we're up and running. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Stood up well to him there. Aimed beyond the defence. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's won it! They willed it, and it happened! Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. To Roberto. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pass is just off target.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he welcomes it in. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who...
Tries a shot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Matheus Cunha. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Neymar. Just eases him off the ball. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that could set him on his way. Makaleli.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Thuram gets across to intercept that.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Kante. He's shifting through the gears here. Endrick looks to get on the end of this. Well timed, excellent interception. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Endrick. De Roberto. Makaleli. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's cut it out. And he's managed to get rid. Endrick. Romario. Now it's Matheus Cunha. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Romario. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Can he stop it going out? Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Makaleli. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's running through. Chance! It's in! France are back on level terms. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Ribéry. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ribéry was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exception. Matheus Cunha! Couldn't squeeze it through. Great hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Brazil with the corner. They're first. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. France are looking to go forward now. Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Good read, needed to be. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Maciej Cunha. And the shot! And that's really well manoeuvred.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And he cuts out the supply. Neymar. Gets a good foot in there. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Romario. France needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he was quick to react.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's well spotted.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Now it's Romario. Oh, he's found support out wide. In with a header! Goal! Brazil! And again they hit the front. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Brazil get themselves into the lead. Danilo picks it up out wide. Out of play for a goal kick. Endrick. Romario.
That's good play from him.
And Romario! And he has kept it out somehow.
Romario clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Brazil have their third corner. Hits one! Oh, he has leathered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Neymar. And he's been shifted off it. He's picked his way through. Oh, beautifully shaped ball.
France are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and...
Ribéry! And that could come back to haunt them.
Ribéry was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Danilo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Foot in. That is a great pick out. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And it's Neymar. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Brazil probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Makaleli. Matheus Cunha. Quality ball. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Danilo. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's a key interception. Gabriel. And there goes the final whistle. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
France absolutely shocking here. Shockingly poor.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Messi. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Well, he's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Argentina are looking to go forward now. Great ball if he can get there. Conte. Oh, good ball. And can he finish? They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Oh, what has happened here? Fired in. Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, he was first to react, and I love that part of it. The reaction was great, and he almost profited, you know.
Petit. He could be in here. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nice ball, and he's in here. Griezmann! Argentina looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
McAllister. Alvarez engages and forces him off the ball. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Messi. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Good pressure, determined, intense. McAllister. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Pass is just off target. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Giorgio Chiellini. He's the very definition of a rock at the back. He's so physically imposing, but also a great reader of the game, and his positioning is usually spot on. The technical side of defending doesn't often get a mention, but just watch this guy's tackles if you want a great display of timing and precision. He does it best.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Pullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, well played, well played. Pullet. That's been cut out, well played. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. And here's Cavani. Beckenbauer. Oh, this looks sharp. Bastoni cuts out the pass.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Stood up well to him there. Mateus. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Manchester United looking to pass their way through.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Pullet. Now it's Owen. Mohamed Salah. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Look at the space here. He's having a go. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mohamed Salah does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's delightful. And here's Cavani. Pullet. Now it's Cavani, Mohamed Salah, Messi. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him.
And Pullet! And that is wildly off target.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. Vardiol. Mateus. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Davids. And that is masterful defending. Mbappe. Pinches it off him. Hullet. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, no joy this time. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Owen. Mohamed Salah. Nicked it back promptly. Chiellini. Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rice conjures time and space where few can. And it's Cavani. And that could set him on his way. He's shifting through the gears, and the finish! And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Besiktas head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And the action is back on the way. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Owen. Nedved. And he welcomes it in. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Cavani.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That's a nicely measured pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a sharp pass. Distributed tidily. And it's Messi. And he's been shifted off it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done. Oh, shooting chance! Hullet with a beautifully timed run. That has been cut short. And here's Nedved. And he was alert to it. And that was very necessary. He's a sharp little ball here. Interesting ball. Rice.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that is as far as they're going to go. Decent hit! It's in! Hullet at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first moment of real significance.
The attendance
Oh,
for this
half-time has
match
been a
was
blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle it.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Cavani demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well,
He rises! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cavani. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Salah, foot in. Mohamed Salah has got himself a free kick. Beckenbauer. And it's Chiellini. For Rice. Nedved. Chiellini calmly anticipates. And here's Cavani. Beckenbauer. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Real chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Cavani fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Rice. Oh, that was vital. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up was brilliant.
And it's Nedved. Owen is onto this. Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Messi. Mbappe. The final 5 minutes.
Manchester United can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
substitution in progress.
Oh, it's come loose. He's gone forward. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Added minute has been indicated.
Beckenbauer, Priol makes the interception. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Messi. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Owen. And this is... Oh, can he finish? And he hits the net. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
He's been side down. Is that a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Yellow or red? It is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Substitution for Besiktas.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
Yeah, that's such a good position too.
Number 14, Owen. Number 26, Targets.
Hullet! Ruud Hullet! Beyond special! What a player! Late in the day, this could well be it! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Hullet claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that's the end of that. It all... Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Oh, and he's following up. Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the shot's on here. Caught offside that time. And it's Nedved. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He can run onto that. Davids! That's a shade optimistic. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that looks a good ball. Davids! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's quick to snatch it back. Mateus. Hullet. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Nedved. That's an excellent interception. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Bastoni with the clearance. Roberto Carlos. Paris Saint-Germain upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing.
Oğlum kulakla takmıyordum ben ya. Cengiz abi şeyde. Ses attı bana da. Henüz gitmedim ben. Klasman kasasım var benim de bugün. O da Call of Duty oynuyor. Ben hem dizi izliyorum hem dizi değil de işte öylesi. Eski filmleri, eski dizileri izliyorum. Ses de o ya, ses yapmış.
Just off target. Rijkaard. And it's Beckham. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Hullet. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really...
It's Nedved! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
In for a header! Decent enough try.
Van Bouten must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Oh, nicely intercepted. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that interception, there's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this, and that is a little undercooked. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Mateus. Besiktas have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Batistuta. And he's in. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now that's well seen too. And that's put paid to a promising move. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the to come up with.
Emmi ne yapalım emmi? Bakayım bu Call of Duty oynuyorum. Klasman oynuyorum ben.
Futbolda mısın?
He, Call of Duty oynayasım yok pek de bilmem. Rebirth yapıyorsunuz, kafa ağrı diyor ya. Ötekini de yapmıyormuş. Ben hem dizi izliyorum hem de futbol oynuyorum. Eski diziler. Ne yapıyorsun sen?
Oynayak ya, boş ver.
Mehmet seni soruyordu.
Mehmet beni nasıl soruyor ya? Mehmet de
Şimdi yayına yazdı. Yayına yazdı. Nerede ki? Niye telefonda konuştunuz ki?
Yani öyle arada konuşuyoruz öyle telefonda.
He. Hayır yani gelmeyecekmiş de onu mu konuştuk diye şey yaptım. Hani nerede?
Ya belki gelmem falan dedi ama.
Yayına yazıyordu ya az önce. Seni sordu işte.
Gelir o zaman
orada...
işte. Ya uykusuz kalıyor falan muhabbet yapıyor ya.
Ya boş konuşuyor ya. Sütünü içip yatıyor erken. Hala ne uykusuz kalıyormuş. Ananı yeme. Yemedi be Allah'ına. Oğlum aslanım. Şey geldi ya yeni 30. yıl şeyi verecekler hediyesi. Şu maç bitsin de geleyim ben de şey yapalım madem.
Tamam Atilla abi de.
Diyor. Atilla abi de mi var?
Ha, gelirim yazmış.
O niye yok bu aralar?
Bilmiyorum ondan yazdım zaten. Abi hayırdır bir şeyim var falan diye yazdım da.
He.
O da yok diyor. Geç giriyorum ben. Çok geç giriyorum diyor da. Ne demiş? 11 gibi gelirim demiş.
Vur! Ha ananı. Ulan vurdu sokamadı be. Cezanı versin be. O nasıl gol olmaz be. Dizinin sesi geliyor mu sana?
Az geliyor. Biraz daha aç.
Tamam gelmez işte iyi.
Sana bir tane işim düştü. Tamam mı? İzlerdim 10 tanesini geri yaparım ama. Bir daha ne geliyorsa yaparım. Hepsini yaparım. Vallahi elimden gelir. Tamam. Yani senin elinden gelmeyecek bir şey ister miyim? Ya elimden gelirse bilen senin için yaparım ben. Yaparım.
Paris Saint-Germain choosing to make the first change. Well, there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Just about up to the hour now. Back into the middle.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That is ended up in no man's land. Messi.
Mateus.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Mırmır ya ben geleyim maç yapalım karşılıklı ya da buraya gel.
Ben geleceğim işte şey bitsin.
Tamam.
Quite squeezed that one through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's a pretty loose pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's
Dün ucuz
pondering his
yırttınız var ya.
options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the
Dün
time
ucuz
remaining.
yırttınız diyorum.
He might have a
Yok be abi be. Biz oynarız da.
Çin'de şov yaptık ya.
Paris Saint-Germain.
İyiyiz. Elin ısındı mı oynuyorsun işte. Önceden şey yapmıyordun ya. Offside.
It's just a no-go zone.
Yapma be. Elin ısındığından dolayı oynuyorsun işte. Bir 5-10 maç oynasan hemen ısınırsın ya.
Evet.
Ne kadar kıymetli malı var. Ya 46 görürsen değil mi? Bir tane işimiz düştü. 50 tane laf et.
Bak. Sensiz yapamaz o ya.
Gelecek abi gelecek. Mecbur gelecek. Eli mahkum gelecek yani buraya.
Giderim ha.
Attım
Burada
be.
ben varım amına koyayım.
Adriano geldi Mırmır.
Vallahi mi? Tek mi attın?
He, bedava veriyor ya, bedavadan
Aman
çektim
akıllım,
onu.
bana niye gelmiyor ya? Bende var Adriano da şey gelebilirdi ya. Öteki ikisi kimdi?
Ya bu şey nostaljiden bedava bir tane hak verdi ya.
Tamam biliyorum işte ya. Böyle
He, onu attım, direkt Adriano geldi.
Bende var Adriano, o işte onun şeyi, öteki var bir tane. Defans var, bir de kim vardı?
Baggio.
Baggio istiyorum ben ya. Baggio gelseydi bana süper olurdu ya.
Adriano iyi mi?
Ha?
Niye online hizmet hatası veriyor ya?
No, that's been intercepted. No joy this time.
Ananız öyle pas mı olur ya?
Levo'yu çağırın da kop yapak.
Sen arasana madem işte öyle istiyorsun.
Bende telefon yok.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. It's a decent looking cross. Brilliantly cut out. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He could be in here. That has been cut short. Bastoni.
Oyuncu ilerlemiyor.
He has found a way through. Nedved. Beckham. Nedved. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, important interception. Bastoni, chance here to counter. It's a lovely, neat pass. Darren Fletcher. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Yani girdiniz mi?
Ben oyundayım zaten.
It's run loose here. Good read, needed to be. So that's it. It is all over. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Owen voted man of the match and deservedly so. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning.
Oyuncu birleşimi diye bir şey var la.
He. Şey
O
işte.
ne? Yeni mi çıktı o?
Yok be, onun ismini değiştirmişler. Uzmanlık aktarıyorduk ya daha önce.
Hayvanlar.